live at any moment now.
Alright, it appears we're live.
Yes. Would like to, I guess, wait for the ping, and then I'll just do a little funny introduction, and then we'll get underway with Nomad 1.
Yeah. It's gonna be a bit funny having two commentators who are neither of them are poolers. Just
yeah,
you're the actual expert on this pool, man.
What do you mean expert?
I have never seen this pool before. You've at least looked at it before.
That is true. Either way, there's the ping, and hello ping people.
Hello, ping people.
This is the finals showcase for 3WC for the last 6 teams remaining.
And I'm here instead of Nick because my name starts with N, and
yeah,
I'm just kind of here to hang out, man. It's
good replacement. Both players start with the letter N. I think that's fair enough. Either way, it's Nomad 1. Let's just get underway with it, quick.
Yeah, quick, do it. Oh, actually, importantly, essentially, both names start with a lowercase n as well.
Oh, yeah.
No uppercase bullshit here. It's
yeah. We don't welcome the uppercase.
We do not welcome the uppercase filth, the uppercase plebeians.
Either way, ever seen this Nomad 1?
Yeah, ever seen Skyflame? Skyflame, anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, this map needs no introduction. I don't need to know the pool to know what to say about this.
Sure?
It's an anime map. There you go.
Yeah. Pretty much. At least it's not VTubers. I think Hamik raises a good point there. Not that I'd mind either way, but still. But yeah, this one 7.2 stars. So not the easiest thing in the world to aim either. Alright, I need to ask in chat, like, what's worse, VTubers or idols? I think this is a good...
Oh my god! What a devilish question! A devilish question! Oh my god, that's actually hard!
I think your mic's a little bit echoey.
Oh no. Oh, that's because I'm watching the screen share probably. Discord, this is the most bizarre thing, but my mic changes when I'm watching a screen share. Which is the most insane thing. Let me actually see if I can do anything about that.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe if I use the echo cancellation thing.
You're not missing out anything anyway, it's just Nomad 1.
Alright, did anything change? Is it better?
Oh, it's actually a bit better.
Okay, nice.
You're a little bit louder, but that's fine still. But yeah,
I turned out echo cancellation in Discord. I guess that's what happens when I'm in a screen share. Why would that do anything? It's very strange.
Just funny Discord things.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, just Nomad 1 big jumps. Very exciting. It would be a shame if someone missed in the exact part, which is the middle of the map, and do is hop down their score. Really a big shame.
I think my answer to the question, by the way, would be that idols are worse because VTubers have an inherent diversity to them that idols cannot. So there might be, I honestly would not know, but there might be some tolerable VTubers out there. Maybe. Whereas with idols, I don't think that's a possibility. I don't think that exists.
Okay, I can kinda agree with that, because case in point, there's actually a VTuber that when she sings, she actually sounds like a singer and not like a 10-year-old child.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, there have been some VTuber songs where I've been very surprised, like, that it was a VTuber, right? Because it just sounded like a normal song, but, yeah.
I think we've determined the answer to my question. Very good.
Yeah.
Very happy to have found a conclusion we can mostly agree on.
Yeah.
In the meantime, in the map, there's even more.
It's better than talking about the map. Like, unironically. Why would you talk about the map? Don't even do it, dude. If Nick were here, if any of the poolers were here, they would not talk I mean, I would hope they wouldn't talk about the map like, oh, the jumps get bigger. No shit, huh? Like, just...
There's a KI coming up? The jumps get bigger? No.
Yeah. Like, come on, guys. You're all tournament players here. You know what this is.
I mean... I guess I hope at least that everyone that's in 3WC finals is a tournament player.
Yeah, I would certainly I would hope so. Something would certainly be awry if that weren't the case.
Yeah. Alright. Normal one's over, and finally we get into the map pool.
Let's go.
This one
okay.
As far as I know, a custom map actually.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the Knowledge King name there, I felt like this is probably a custom map.
By now, I would say Knowledge King pretty known for custom mapping normal 2s for tournaments. I think probably most.
Or I mean, among pool gentlemen of the map pooling, you know, association or whatever to call it. It's any map poolers will be familiar at this point. I imagine a lot of players will have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, maybe. I think
since he got started making custom maps for the regional Taiwan tournaments.
Yeah, that's I think like I actually found out about him as well. And now I've seen him more often around. It's quite cool that someone's around to just make normal 2, which are notoriously not easy to find.
Yeah, not easy to find fresh ones,
and as
especially.
It's definitely a normal 2. As minimal aim string and just low aim for days. As you know, it is a 7.2.
Yeah, minimal snap aim stream. Like it will still challenge you flow aim wise.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A nice balance of flowing challenge and stamina.
Yep. Some more spacier streams. I think that's just to be expected at this point. Yeah, missed once and die. Sounds pretty reasonable.
That's how these things work, man.
You do be holding 9.3, so it's not impossible to recover. Like, there's no crazy nose load.
Yeah.
But it's still
I mean, it is, you're definitely going to see people miss ones and die. I mean, that's what happens. It's an unfortunate reality of playing streams that are spaced like this. It's going to be rough. It's going to be very rough. At least looks more playable than last week. I gotta say, I have no idea why any of you guys were struggling with that No Mod 2, except like the ending. I'm sorry. That seemed easy to me, but
it comes in is toxic.
It's got to happen at least once every showcase. I've got to squeeze it in, man. Yeah.
This one pretty short, so pretty intense throughout it. And moving on to No Mod 3, which is in this tournament the alt map. And
banger.
Yep, this one a banger. The top diff of I think that one GD that everyone uses.
Yep. For everyone's information as well, I'm well aware that I'm garbage at the game compared to anyone here. It's just on that No Mod 2 in particular, for some reason I was doing better than a lot of players. It's just, I guess No Mod 2 one trick as usual with me. So. Yeah.
I think it's also a little bit of tournament nerves, the cuts in that last No Mod 2.
Oh yeah, I mean there are, definitely.
Either way, this one, I think a very modern style ultimate. I think.
Yeah, pretty snappy.
Yep. Oh, Curious are also another mapper that's not been specifically mapping for tournaments, but has definitely risen in prominence for alt maps that have been used in tournaments.
Yeah, it's one of those mappers. It's just the alt slot also has. I mean, so many of these No Mod slots have this issue where you just have to pick overused stuff because all of them have been so heavily used in so many tournaments. But Kyusu has appeared on the scene to finally bring, some fresh maps to the alt slot.
Yeah, and I feel I'm not alone in the sentiment that like all the alt maps feel very, very nice, just nice to play in general.
Yeah.
Like some of the other old maps may feel like a little bit repetitive or pretty boring, but his maps are usually very, very exciting, fresh, new stuff.
Yeah, one of the important things as well is that they are relatively high SR. which might have been a bit of a struggle before to find really like nicely well-made alt maps for a high RSR pool, especially ones that weren't terribly overused, but also ones that actually provide some level of flowing challenge. And that's one of the great things about Kabusu is that it isn't like a Nathan alt map where it's pure snap aim essentially. It still offers up some degree of flowing challenge, which I think you can especially see in the KIs of this one. You can especially see some of that challenge coming in.
Yeah, some snap aim as well. So like a healthy mix of both things.
Yep. Yeah, absolute banger of a song.
Oh,
That's the main thing.
The most important thing.
Most important thing. Makes, just really enhances the playing experience.
I think some of the patterns might seem RNG, just because they're so flow-in heavy, but I think that's exactly the difference. Very unfortunate this is there.
Oh man.
But that's exactly the difference between someone who's like very good at alt in general and someone who's kind of just put into play, who's like alright at alt, but not the best.
Yeah. The harder patterns come out pretty consistently throughout the map, so it doesn't feel unfair, I feel like. And
yeah, definitely not unfair. It just might feel a little bit hard for some people who don't play this in a regular.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's that's the idea. So
yep. Checks out.
Checks out, certainly.
Reading up on some intimidation tactics of the controless team in chat.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Struggling a bit there.
In classic Crystal, there's also a little hit spike at the end.
Yeah.
But since it's at the end and it's not like unhittable as well,
yeah,
it's pretty fine still. And yeah, that's No Mode 3. Moving on right along with No Mode 4, which here is the tech map. It's
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
It's also
Sing
like
map.
a very, very recently uploaded map. This song in particular was used for Nick's Winter Cup, like Top Diff. It's a real lazy custom map. This one is a new GD that has been uploaded to the set by saying. Pretty sure it was like not even like a week ago it was uploaded and like fit in the pool very well.
Nick's got an eye out for the.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware because I actually had seen the update, but that was like 1 or 2 days before Sting uploaded his GD. There's some other GDs that were added as well. This one, the second most recent edition, because I looked at the set again, and Amateur actually also has a GD in it now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one...
Like an insane diff, I assume?
Yeah, like 5.5 or something.
Yeah, like an another then.
Yeah, this one a little bit screamier, some sliders as well. I think has pretty much everything that his expression effect map, besides maybe huge emphasis on 1/3 and 1/6.
Yeah, it's not necessarily emphasizing the rhythm change-ups element that you might see in some tech maps, but I mean it certainly seems to be doing absolutely everything else. So
yeah,
very effective tech pick.
Yeah,
ooh, that little back and forth there is evil, man.
Yeah, it's cheesable, but it's very, very small window.
Yeah.
And everything else is just covered by the tech map. Screams, cuts, some wiggles as you can see before, funny sliders. So general just tests your ability, like general ability to play these kinds of maps.
The expanding, the variable space and kind of bursts and everything look really tough as well because they're just constantly coming at you.
Yeah,
at relatively high speed as well. Like it's not for something this techy.
Yeah, it's 200.
It's not
BPM.
slow either. So
yeah, it's 200 BPM. So definitely need to be comfortable with the patterns in the first place to play them at this BPM.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a player of Utami's caliber getting 94 AC on this says something about just how difficult this map is, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
0 miss, though. Very nice play. Very nice play here.
Moving on to No Mode 5. which is as far as I know, a BPM like edit.
Yeah, it looked like a 240 diff name.
Yeah, I think the top diff is like 300 or something.
Jesus. Well, it's I have to say, honest opinion, I think it's immediately questionable if the BPM is in the diff name. That's immediately a bit worrisome. It looks okay though so far. So.
Yeah, I checked it real quick in the editor. It is like a Gorshit breakcore type of map.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks good.
Just like in general, test your ability to be able to play 240, but like constant bursts coming in. And these are buzz sliders. Oh yeah, it's 120. I think it's mapped in 1/8.
Ooh, those buzz sliders, man.
Yeah.
Oh, don't like that. Not a fan of that.
I mean, pretty scary to play in the match, that's the least. It's quite interesting, like how intense the map is compared to the song. Actually, like this, it does fit to an extent, but the song just feels so calm compared to the map.
Yeah, I mean, one of the essential things here is I feel like the flow is mostly just ignoring and not trying to express the song. It's just kind of jumping between patterns for no real reason.
Yeah. Just do
whatever.
Like testing 240 and whatever.
Yeah. No, I think it's a fine pick. Ooh.
Oh, there's the aim part everyone's gonna miss on.
Man, this really is just Matt's core again, huh?
Kind of is. It's fast though. I wouldn't be able to play this. It's too fast.
Yeah. Neither would I.
What do you mean? I thought you were a speed player.
Yeah, right.
Not notorious speed player.
Oh man. Oh yeah, about that. I might be becoming a speed player in SAS this week due to unfortunate. Yeah. What Enu's saying.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, the map's pretty consistent in terms of difficulty. I guess the only real outlier is that like low jump section, like 1/3 through. Everything else just will constant 240 bursts coming your way. So towards the end, they might be like pretty stamina heavy as well, because you've been playing this map for just 3 minutes without a break.
Yeah. Just the strain accumulates.
Yeah. General 240 strain type of beat on this.
Yeah, very much. Very much so.
Yeah, moving on to Nomad 6. This one's a Regu map. Pretty long.
Oh, I recognize this. This was in like this one was in a beat map spotlight like a very long time ago, I feel like.
Oh, I didn't know the map before, I saw it being put in this pool. Chat it real quick. Lore are some finger control bursts. It's pretty long of a map actually.
Yeah. I think it's teetering on the edge of tiebreaker length.
Yeah.
Or wait, is it tiebreaker length?
I think it's literal 5 minutes, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
On the dot.
It is, I was thinking it was an older map, so, it was back in the 5-minute to rank single diff days, so... Makes sense.
Finally TV2. Yeah, I think what Bartek meant by social experiment is like who can stand playing 5 minutes of Nomad 6?
Yeah.
What team is not gonna ban it? But yeah, I think the patterns themselves aren't incredibly tricky, but they're like a little bit dense because of the lower approach rates.
It still has the I guess the rhythm game element, but it's happening at a much lower BPM. Just
I think it's just like the map in particular doesn't have anything that's incredibly mechanically demanding. It's just being comfortable at this AR and doing that as well. And because of the length as well, it just ends up being like who's also just pretty consistent at this type of stuff, and not who can just do it for like a minute and a half or two.
Yeah.
Can see the main complaint just being why is this so long?
Yeah.
Not in particular.
I feel like it's going to be the primary thing, primary sticking point for people with this map. I can't imagine anyone being like, "Oh boy, a 5-minute long map of low AR gimmicky shit, my favorite."
What do you mean? If you're logging to Oslo after a long day of work and think like, oh boy, I'm gonna play some low AR, 5-minute long Rego map.
Oh man, maybe Moose Pie thinks that.
No, there's too many death triples on this map for him.
Oh no. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I think this No Mod 6 more than others will just get picked by teams that are like trying to go for all the gimmick picks. Because like the previous No Mod 6 in semis, for example, was a lot more about just finger control and aim control. This one definitely just like yeah, as we mentioned before, some gimmicky stuff at lower approach rates, so it does get relatively dense during the faster parts as well.
Yeah. Oh my god. Really spiky. Like,
yeah,
just have these long parts where not much happens and then you get into...
Yeah, the first half had some like stuff happening between the KIs, but
yeah.
I would say this part between the first and the second KI definitely one of the most slower parts of the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't fall asleep playing challenge, I think applies to this map to an extent.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the map necessarily, just a bit long-winded. So.
Yeah. I don't think it's a gigantic problem, especially looking at the length of the other maps in the pool.
Alright.
I have a funny sheet open here so I can actually see.
Yeah. I do not have permission to view this funny sheet, presumably.
Such luxuries. I'll take a quick screenshot for you and then just DM it to you. Anyway,
yeah.
Hidden one, consistency, awkward, and it's VTubers. Hello, Hammy.
Is this a custom map?
I don't think it is actually.
Alright,
I think it's very recently uploaded, but the custom map specifically made for this pool. I hope you could all hear this share X, by the way.
They could not, probably.
No.
I didn't hear it.
Shame.
Cool, alright. I see some stuff I recognize.
Yeah, some of the maps are definitely recognizable. Some of the others are perhaps a little bit more unknown. Anyway, this one, higher BPM, hidden one. Not necessarily incredibly dense, considering the AR is 9.6, but it is still 230 BPM and has some awkward-ish stuff. You can see in some of the patterns.
Ah, you were alerted to it by the
Ah, I see.
The map of themselves. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense because like I did check the sheets, like do check it regularly. Because I am at this point, I'm just play testing hard rock and aim because everything else is too hard for me.
Yeah.
But one of the earlier weeks, I saw this on the sheet for finals. I checked the map. It was like uploaded a couple days ago, so definitely made me think either they're very out looking for new maps, or just in general. I guess Captain just saying it because he is making some. He did make some custom maps for this tournament as well. It makes sense. Yeah, in classic Hidden 1 fashion, just, a little bit faster, a little bit more awkward. So works pretty well for this one.
Yeah, certainly.
So what do you think of the singing notes?
I mean, I already know from the chat there's a VTuber, so it's
automatically hate it.
I will tell you nothing at all.
Fair enough.
Like, unironically, it just sounds like an anime song. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a song.
I'm pretty
in the video game Osu.
Yeah. I think if someone just gave me the map and told me to play it and not to look at the artist, I don't think I'd recognize it as a VTuber. So. But yeah, due to the high velocity of the beat map, pretty easy to just miss kind of everywhere. Especially with these awkward angles on Hidden. Relatively average length for a consistency map, 335. The other two maps in Hidden will be shorter, do not worry.
I mean, hey, I think roughly 3 minutes is. If every map in a pool were roughly 3 minutes, it might be a pain to practice, but it would be quite enjoyable in match because you don't feel like you get screwed.
That is true.
By missing early or something. So there's that. It's
something.
It's just the right length because it isn't painful like 4 minutes 59 seconds. It's
yeah. Moving on, Hidden 2. YF map.
YF map. Always
a little bit of trolling, gargantuan amount of trolling.
If you don't feel your fight or flight response engage when you see the name YF on a map in a Mappool showcase, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. This map
you're weak. You're going to get eaten by a tiger because you're not going to be ready.
Yeah, like
you don't know instinctual fear.
As you can see, the map starts off immediately with a bunch of really awkward flowing patterns. Just very right in your face and does a lot of stuff. Kind of slower now. It really picks up again.
If you just kind of distilled the crazy essences of Chinese mapping, you get YF basically. This map looks playable at least. So
yeah, it's definitely playable, but it's like just really rough to not miss on.
To be fair, YF can kind of be like Rust Belt Light, so it's not that crazy. You can be crazier.
Yeah.
But
definitely need lots of really good aim control on Hidden to not like just miss on some of the patterns.
Yeah, for sure. Quite tricky, gimmicky.
Yeah, especially those like consecutive twins type of pentagons, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I would love to tell you Taquito, but I have no idea because I was not following 3WC in 2019.
Also, I didn't. So fucking true, man. So true.
We all love some YFBMP.
We all love some YFBMP, man.
But yeah, shorter side of things on this map. Moving
Yep.
on immediately to Hidden 3. This one also a relatively new map. I think this was custom map for Maple Cup.
Ooh, alright.
By Reiji Maigo.
Canadian, eh?
Yep. And in true Reiji Maigo fashion, we have some very awkward, somewhat aimy Hidden 3.
I'd say plenty Amy for Reiji Maigo typically. Like,
yeah, very awkward patterns.
Yeah. Ooh.
But also
does have a Pentagon organization on that. That's kind of cute.
Does have some reading patterns, but I think the main emphasis for many players will be just at very, very awkward angles.
Well, if it was in 3WC 2019, blame Nick. I don't know what to tell you. We have nothing to do with it.
Yep, I'm just here to cast. Please don't shoot me.
Yep. Neither of us are pooling?
I can't wait to not play this map because of Germany. Thoughts not? Yeah, I think it's not a secret. Germany notorious for banning lawyer, so.
Yeah.
Either way,
winning on hidden versus France. Funny that.
Yeah, this pattern specifically probably very hard to aim and play at the same time. Something you have to do in Osu, usually.
You know, you can also be a degenerate relaxed gamer. But...
Also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was actually in free mode in Maple Cup. That's why also the CS is low.
Yeah, it's an AR8 CS5. It looks even.
It's CS5
higher.
Actually.
Yeah. I was thinking like circles look too small to be CS5. It's even rougher. Yeah. 5.4. Yeah. Damn.
Definitely not the easiest map. Like this map, I think fair when you look at the other maps, but also no slouch either. Just like the aim that you need at low AR for this.
Yeah, I think the CS is really going to exacerbate the aim element of a map like this because Reiji Maigo's pattern organization is already leaning towards something that offers up a bit more aim than some other AR8s, and in a very particular way, a slightly awkward way that will be very challenging. And the CS kind of just emphasizes that even more.
Yep.
Very challenging.
And now that we're done with the hidden pool, it is time to move on to Hardok. Starting with Hardok 1.
Take it away, Mentee.
What do you mean? It's just Hardok 1. Like, what am I meant to tell you? Oh yeah, it's a consistency aim map.
Hey, come on, you can do better, surely, right? It's definitely not just another No Mod 1, surely.
It is a little bit creamier, but.
Well, there you go. Get into it, Mentee. Let's go. HR player. Come on.
Here's a fun fact from a map. I think this was used in Toho Tournament in its last iteration.
Yeah. The trivia man coming out. HR player. Come on.
Stop this right now.
Oh man. Well, it seems like it's a very typical HR1. It's kind of aimy, typical consistency aim. Very reminiscent of No Mod 1, except it offers up more bursts than a No Mod 1 would.
Yeah, so. Very slightly. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to not get burstier than the current No Mod 1, considering it's an idle Skyflame map, which is literally jumps.
Yeah.
So this one actually doesn't have that many bursts, but it's definitely burstier than No Mod 1 for obvious reasons. Also, slightly higher BPM, clocking at 204. Compared to, I think, 190 or something of BP of No Mod 1.
Ooh, kind of big space stream there.
Yep.
I mean, it's just kind of a couple of things coming together to differentiate this from what the No Mod 1 is, and yet like, still kind of fill that inconsistency slot.
Exactly. It's not like incredibly quirky compared to No Mod 1, but still different enough. Like we have those small little streams, some of them a bit more spaced, some of them maybe on the slightest awkwardness when it comes to aiming them, but still mostly emphasis on just the snap aim.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that means we're not going to be seeing any really exotic stuff of doing that in one of the other HR slots, so I think you can kind of expect what is to come.
Yeah,
the rest of the HR pool is it's unlikely to be too, you know, it is a little bit different actually, but
yeah, I would say so. Interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure this was picked for No Mod 1 in the Toho tournament that I mentioned before.
I mean, it could work in that capacity, right?
Yeah. But I think it also does enough to warrant it being put in Hard Rock 1, especially with those longer streams that are also a bit more spaced.
I'd definitely say so.
And also still, fortunately, shorter than No Mod 1. Clocking in at 3 minutes and 17 actually.
Oh god, I love it.
Instead of the over 4 minutes of No Mod 1. You always like to hear that.
I always love to hear it when the consistency map doesn't just really drain me of my life force like that extra minute does.
Yep. But yeah. Thank God the consistency is over. Now moving to the funny maps. Hard Rock 2. Another map that's recently been qualified as well.
Let's go.
I think a lot of people might know this map from, I think the storyboard was featured. Like, it was featured in one of the news stuff in the OSA website.
Ooh, alright.
I think that's actually where I found the map from. And this one definitely emphasis on Hard Rock flow aim. There's also a very funny pattern before the drop, so look out for that one.
Yeah, this is CS6 as well, right? So
yeah, so like
good higher CS.
Yeah, not incredibly demanding. This is not meant to be the precision slot, but it does entail some precision.
Yeah.
Especially towards the KI when like the flow aim is a lot more demanding. The first part isn't like completely free, but I would say it's still easier than the actual drop. Still, definitely easy to just miss anywhere. Just the flow slightly, and then it's just like, oh, fuck, missed the easy part.
Especially on those like variable spacing stuff.
Yeah.
On this CS, it can definitely be challenging. You need to have very clean movements.
We approach the build-up. I think the funny part comes very soon.
We have to aim the middle of those reverses. Those are kind of annoying.
Yeah,
here we go.
That slider stream, which is cheesable, and then we go into the KI, which has a lot of expanding, contracting, flowing patterns.
Requiring really precise flow aim, especially given the CS here.
Yeah.
In spite of not actually being 6.5, given the type of aim that is being demanded of you here, it will still be plenty challenging.
And to some extent also a decent bit of finger control, considering it's at 165 BPM, so you do need to have a minimum of finger control to not get just hundreds and a bunch of those flowing patterns.
Yep.
Alright, moving on to Hard Rock 3. This is Chrono Diver. CS 6.5. I think this map got like ranked a couple months ago. It is a YF map, but it's
YF map set.
Yes.
YF map set, but and Nakanoitsuki GD, I believe was the name. It's Star Sticks.
Yeah,
Star
Sticks GD. Yes. Yeah, this one has some has some slightly quirky flow patterns to kind of overlap, I guess. I'm not sure how to describe it properly. Like go on top of each other again.
Like they're stacked?
Well, I guess you can see in the guy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, very easy to miss aim one of those and just net yourself on a tasty 5 miss. This map was like just on graveyard for so long and then just got ranked early this year.
Yeah, and the Gust diff has, you know,
unrankable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, these streams that like go back on top of each other, kind of easy to miss aim.
I don't see anything overlapping or stacking.
Oh, like one of the streams that like change direction goes like kind of on top of each other again.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
Oh my god! That's exactly the way I missed. Who was this?
Chill your pair, I think.
Damn. Chill your pair, my brother. I'm so sorry. You're afflicted with the same disease I am.
Yeah, still almost 1 million. We'll pretend that's NFC, and move on to the DT pool now that the hard pool is over and done with. Fire map from 5 years ago, now a tournament map. Anime.
Oh, this is certainly anime.
Yep. As per usual at this point, shouldn't surprise anyone that it's 10.3, clocking in at 255 BPM, so I think...
It's starting to get fast as well.
Yeah, like, to be fair, I think most DT1s in this tournament have been a little bit on the faster side, because I think a lot of people prefer to use 240 BPM DT1, but I think this tournament has like consistently had higher BPM on DT1.
I mean, I think that sounds like a good idea, as long as you you know, execute on the idea properly. I think that's a sound idea.
Yep. I think the way Nick likes to pull DT is like have a faster DT1, then DT2 is mostly stamina, and then you have a very speedy DT3 with some aim requirement, and DT4 is the funny slot.
Yeah. As always, you always got to be funny with the.
Yep.
The DT4 man.
the 4 of each mod is always gotta be funny.
Oh, of course, man. What else are you gonna do with it?
Just make it boring? No, it's gotta be funny.
Absolutely not. Who the hell would be the type of person to just put it in another aim or consistency map? That would be just
disgusting.
Brutal, just stupidity.
But yeah, back to this map. I don't think there's much to say. Really just what you'd expect from, you know, DT1 being 255, lots of aim, some bursts, in general just consistency check. I think
it's a 10.3 DT1. I mean, this is truly the final consistency map, unless the TB happens to be very much a consistency map, in which case we're gonna have to suffer through another one. But hey, we're almost there. We're almost through it.
But yeah, yeah, I think this is like in classic DT1 fashion. A lot of teams are going to be comfortable with it, and I can see it just having a very high participation rate.
Yeah.
I think like no matter the DT1, as long as it's not completely outside of the norm, it's always just going to be one of the most picked maps because so many players are just comfortable with DT.
Yeah. I mean, you typically this type of map is perfectly engaging to play. It's just a bit boring to talk about. You know?
Yeah. I think especially with a lot of players, just lacking their DT farm, so they're pretty used to this.
Yeah, this is we had a request from the replayer themselves, and I am going to say that's an FC. That's an FC. That was an FC.
Right. Yeah,
good job, Chaos Raids.
Yeah, I think it must have been bugged out. because it says A, but
yeah. No, Shadoo's edited the replay. It's all his fault. Don't worry about it. It's
all right.
Blame Shadoo's.
Moving on to DT2. It's a banger. I really like it. You like that mapper name, not?
Oh my god, do I ever? I just had to pause for a moment because I was about to just cream myself from this man's appearance.
Understandable. Thank you.
LMT, the king.
Look at this fanboy.
The king, the legend. Just making an appearance here.
But yeah, I think this is one of the most like memorable maps, I guess, that he also did for Crystals, just because it's just so good at what it does, which is stamina.
It's extremely effective as a Mappool pick, and it is extremely fun as a map. There's nothing not to like about this.
Yeah.
And it is not anime, so there you go. It just wins. Win. It just keeps, you keep counting them out. It never stops.
You just had to point that out, like, oh, and it's also not anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, clocking 246 BPM, maybe slightly higher than what you expect for a stamina map, but the streams there's not incredibly long streams, it's just like bursts and longer bursts, and they're consecutive, so they still do the job of testing stamina and straining you.
Oh yeah, this is plenty straining. I mean, this is... You know, I can barely play this. I think it says something about the map that I can barely play this, and I still love this shit. This is so fun. It's a great map.
It's super fun to play, I agree. But it is also just incredibly straining. It's just type of map where your hand just kind of burns after it.
Yeah, for sure. Unless you're one of the speedy gentlemen left in the tournament.
I reckon Apraxia will just, you know, kind of zoom through it. Someone of its caliber. Definitely will be missing on the aim. Ooh, that was disgusting.
Yeah, so some of the looking kind of shaky on you know, there wasn't even much aim there, but they were I don't remember who the replayer was, but whoever they were trying to aim those pentagon patterns like properly, and they almost messed up because
foolish mistake.
Yeah, rookie mistake, really.
Yeah, I think it's Chillier again.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, that I think.
No.
Was that just like a finger lock and then resulting in starting late into the stream? Oh my god, what was that shake? What the hell? Alright, Chillier not only with the very good replay, but also with the content.
Beautiful stuff, really. Yep. Perfect replay, impeccable.
Yep. DT3. I do not know this map.
The title of the song didn't seem like it had anything to do with Pokemon, but Pikachu in the background, so you know.
Yep. Yeah, this one relatively bursty, but also has some aim. Column 3.
I feel you on that, Chillier. That's me literally all of the time. The second part, abandon my aim. That's, you know, operative words there.
As you can see, definitely does require speed, but it's not just exclusively a speed map. There's also some aim patterns, some like faster, flowy stuff.
Oh god. Definitely an older map. It's all by the patterning.
Yeah.
Some strings seemed a bit awkward to aim.
Yeah, and like the fact that makes it not just speed but also like control-y is the fact that there's just like single, triple, and then some triples mixed in again. As well as consecutive bursts where you have to pause and go again. Can't just burr through it.
Yeah. It's not a stamina pick.
Yeah, apparently the overlay is a little dead on the stream.
Oh dear, Shadoos, what have you done? It's not even frozen, it's gone. Was it showing the wrong info even though you brought it to focus?
Not sure.
Like, because if it's minimized, it shows like old info. Yeah, I mean that's usually what it is if it's minimized. That's what it does. Okay, okay. Oh, it just hates this map. Okay, yeah, yeah. Fair play from the Osu. They're all not in simple, obvious shapes.
Also, yeah, how the hell did Yokes FC with those shakes? One can only assume. Yeah, moving on to free mode now. We still have 3 free modes. Full size does not change, has not changed from the entirety of the tournament. This one, the big circles, higher-ish BPM free mode. Played with Hidden. CS3, AR 9.7. So shouldn't be incredibly dense. and shouldn't be too much of a disadvantage in terms of the aim for the hard rock players, considering it is still below CS4 even with hard rock.
Yeah.
This one, a little bit of a consistency map, just a little bit faster. It is 3 minutes 30. Yeah, not much else to say. Just the slightly quirkier consistency map that makes it a decent pick for free mode.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think most of the difficulty for hidden will come from some of the slightly more awkward angles and some of the like patterns. But
yeah.
And I think hard rock will just, you know, for the hard rock players, which would be another hard rock one that is slightly awkward.
That is definitely what we're looking at here.
My main question is, why isn't Nick linking VTuber maps to Hammy in chat?
Yeah.
It's a new form
Strange
of
thing.
torture.
Oh god, wait, is it? It's the disgusting rabbit one.
I like the adjective disgusting. You know, I need to really emphasize.
Yeah, I do need to emphasize it. Because I only know it for that one Deathly Force map.
The one I keep linking whenever.
Yep, that one. The song, it just is.
No worries, man. No worries.
I'm typically the kind of person who's like, oh, anime bullshit, whatever, dude. But that actually hurts me inside whenever I have to hear it.
Physical pain.
Yeah, truly. That's why obviously it's going to be in your. Goddamn man.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Oh well.
In other news, there was a very, very hard stream, which hashtag hit. Good job. I won't say a diss spike, but definitely a little bit unexpected with some of these expanding bursts. I think those bursts in particular are very easy to like snap to the slider too early, and then it'll just miss the last note.
Yeah, for sure. That's the kind of thing that happens with stuff like that.
And I think especially with hidden, that possibility is increased of that happening.
Yeah. I mean, even for HR, really, the circles are smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
I think for both, that pattern is made more difficult by mods.
Yeah, it's rough to be able to hit this consistently. But yeah, that was free mod 1. A little bit of a quirkier consistency. Moving on to free mod 2. This one,
It's Chaser XX, but it's another set.
Yes.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I found out about the set when this was in the sheet. I did not know the set existed. This one has wiggles, as you can see, and it will have more throughout the map. Holy fuck, those lags. Yeah, like, as you might know, Chaser X on that 160 BPM theory, actually 140 actually even, my bad, and it's like kind of alt techy, so has a lot of these alt patterns, some theme control. I think some of the more overlappy patterns are gonna be the hard part on hidden, and I think harder on this one probably not the preference mod for a lot. I can see this being a lot harder on hard rock than stuff for some of the hidden players on hidden.
I think one of the major factors for Hard Rock here is just going to be accuracy. That average accuracy is going to be depressed quite heavily by the harder to act parts, kind of like these 1/6 bursts. They keep getting thrown at you and everything. These rapid rhythm switch ups. Gonna be a lot harder to maintain act through on HR.
Yeah, I think Hidden is just gonna be about that, being able to follow these patterns, actually read them properly when they're being thrown at you. Especially some of these most wonkier ones, which for hard rock are easier to read, but much harder to aim and play in general.
Yeah, I think it turns out quite balanced.
Yeah,
turns out to be something both you know, either mod you go with going to find its own difficulties with the map.
But like I agree, but at the same time I can kind of see some people more tending towards Hidden because it will probably also get higher AC.
Yeah.
I don't think many people will expect a modded FC on this, so maybe I think some team might just opt for the higher AC chance of Hidden.
Yeah, possibly.
Yep.
It's really comes down to the team though, especially given the free mod rules of this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very preference based on the team. Yeah. So.
Very much so.
Moving on to the content replay. That is mine.
Hell yes.
LMT.
What I've been waiting for. Finally some juicy content.
This one, the CS5 AR8, probably recognizable from a certain tournament.
Corsace?
Corsace.
Yeah.
This one, you know, when I played it Hard Rock, I was like, this is definitely not Hard Rock favored. But it turns out it's also really, really, really hard on him.
Oh no, it definitely is. Yeah. I mean, this is the AR8 CS5, right?
It is.
Yeah. And the patterns in the map don't particularly, you know, make it lean towards any particular mod. I feel like this is just an effective balance.
It's super awkward on YR, some of these patterns, and on Hard Rock they're not easy to hit on either because of the aim required. Just slide over them. And
I think an especially noticeable thing here is kind of the transitions between some of the patterns are very intentionally kind of awkward. It's awkward in a fair way though, I feel like, because it's the kind of thing where it's just this very particular unique kind of patterning where you have to familiarize yourself with the map to start to you know,
another example would be
gain a level of comfort with it.
That part that will happen just now where transitions from normal 208 to 1/3 and then 208. I think 208 BPM might also be not the most comfortable BPM for a lot of the players that will have to play this. It's the more streamier part, which also does afterwards get followed by a bunch of more finger controlling controls, which I think as well for players that are usually playing CS5 AR8, not the most comfortable. Yeah, check my misses on that. Big stream, really proud of that.
The good stuff.
208 BPM.
Yikes. Yeah, yet another LMT map.
Yep.
Always happy to see.
Yeah, that's just normal Menti shakes, Hammy.
Yeah, that's just how Menti functions.
Yep.
Built different.
Been told the TV is a little bit of a troll, so I would say we just get right into it.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
It is Amur vs. Killer May by RLC.
Bartek 390k? Yeah?
Not gonna be easy.
Not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy, I think you can say confidently.
Okay, who can play this? That is an excellent question.
Sigi. So true. Sigi can play it.
We do like some RLC though, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not definitely not too intensity. Very demanding in all types of aspects, really.
Oh wait, that's true, Hammy. I did see CG dive nerves the other day.
210,
unlucky.
210 BPM, so relatively speedy, I guess. But at this point, when the pool is, 7.2 normal 1, it does get kind of hard.
I would say, given the general intensity of the map, even now, this is definitely fast.
Yeah.
Even if it isn't like 250 BPM or anything, right? Like the 210 BPM, you know, everything's relative and kind of, you know, these different factors intersect and you know, coalesce into something greater, and it means that the 210 BPM will contribute a lot to the already really insane base level of intensity going on.
Yeah, it just doesn't really stop with patterns. There's no like large slow parts.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe Takito will FC from church.
What? I don't know. What kind of? Oh, okay. Hammy said it was a speed map. Okay, that's a bit of a literal going on there.
Little literal there. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a speed map. It's
yeah, like... no, it isn't a speed map. It's just, you know, it's a really intense map. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Pattern there.
Speedier map, but not like a straight up speed map. You can basically just blink from now and not look.
Okay, the speed. Does that mean the speed up part is gonna go bad, or that it's gonna go bad after this?
We'll see. Sure. I'm a little bit scared because Bartik has 400k points now. Yeah.
Yeah. What is going to happen to the map from here on out? It's been a very long time since I saw this. This part is ridiculous, by the way. The end of that speed up part was absurd. That's really hard to hit.
No, it's just going to be bad trolling bad. Uh-oh. A little bit of a literal. We like some RLC literal.
Mm-hmm. Certainly.
Oh, that's no block there.
It seems very aimey here, but
yeah. Also very hard, though some of the patterns like one after the other.
Yeah.
Not easy to hit at all.
I mean, the appropriate word I feel like is just going to be the thing I've been banging on about here. It's just intense. It's really, really intense. It just doesn't stop, really.
I think it's gonna be like very hard for anyone to like combo through this part, to be honest.
Yeah.
There is no pattern in particular which... Oh, okay, that one is, I guess, a little bit impossible.
Yeah, I think the speed up part is especially scary, just especially with nerves and like actually playing it in a tournament setting. I feel like stuff like the speed up part is just so painful. And given the patterns there, I feel like you're almost guaranteed at least one slider break. You know, in an actual tournament setting, that type of stuff is just really hard.
Let alone when you consider the strain that the players have been through to get until the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And other stuff like that.
So many factors will be, colluding to destroy you on this.
It's safe to say that we won't be seeing any high scores on this map.
Yeah.
Very hard to get any combo at all, and like after the first half. Yeah, that was the pool. I'm assuming schedule and pool will be on the sheet very soon. You will get pinged. This is not another warning. This is a threat. And yeah, please practice the pool, and good luck.
I would say.
Good luck to all the players that will be playing this weekend.
Yep, best of luck to y'all.
Banger matches. yeah, until then, thank you for watching and take care.
See you, boys.